The Fermi Paradox. It's like a strange silence in a universe we think is full of life. Are we really alone, or is no one else wanting to talk?
It's confusing, Michelle. In a universe full of stars and planets, we should see some sign of smart life by now. Why is the universe so quiet? Maybe they are avoiding us.
Well, Guy, the universe is huge. Maybe we just don't match. We could be on FM while they're on AM, a different frequency. Maybe our ways to contact aliens are too simple.
Or maybe, Ryan, we are wrong about time. Smart life could be rare, or they don't last long. What if they destroy themselves before they reach us? That's the paradox.
That's if they want to talk at all. If they have lived long enough, maybe they know staying alone is safer because of our history of fighting.
Do they think we are too simple to talk to, or are we a threat? This silence might not be by accident, maybe it's a rule they all follow. What do you think, Ryan?
That's a scary thought, Michelle. Maybe we are on some list to be kept away, but it makes us think about what intelligence and talking really mean. Is it worth trying to make contact?
Are ancient mythology stories about aliens, or were our ancestors just being creative to explain their world?
Michelle, many mythologies talk about beings from the sky. Could these be real encounters with aliens? This might explain the similar sky stories in different cultures.
Guy, I see your point, but think about this. Maybe these stories are symbolic, showing human experiences. Natural things might have been seen as gods or aliens. Isn't that more likely?
Or, Ryan, what if these stories come from deep in our minds? Common ideas shared by all human cultures. They could be both real and not real. Something deeper.
Sonia, if that's true, why do so many cultures describe similar beings with such detail? Maybe they all saw the same things, not just imagined them.
But Guy, humans are great storytellers. Could these stories have changed over time, combining with science and observation, to become the mythologies we know today?
These are interesting ideas. So is mythology evidence or invention? Maybe the mystery itself makes us curious. The media excitement about UFO sightings, are they real alien meetings, or are they tricks and panic? How do we know what is real?
Michelle, real or not, media makes these sightings bigger, turning guesses into big news. The real question is, are they doing a good job or just making us curious?
That's true, Guy. Media does make things bigger, but it also asks for the truth. We've seen governments sharing secret UFO reports, making us think again about what's real. Is it still a trick with real documents?
Ryan, government info might make it seem real, but couldn't it also hide tests of new aircraft? Real secrets could be hiding as alien stories.
Exactly, Sonia. Every sighting could be a flight test that looks or is called an alien craft. Until we have clear proof like contact or technology, it might be smarter to be careful.
But Guy, if we wait for full proof, could we miss the truth if it's happening now? Maybe truth and falsehood are mixed more than we think.
What if the truth is in patterns and strange details? Many sightings, stable data, that's our focus. We need clear science, not just excitement.
Or maybe we need to see it's both. Some are real, some are tricks. We must ask smart questions and decide wisely, especially with media showing us.
Let's talk about the idea that aliens might be living here and are hiding. Could they be around us? And how would we know?
Michelle, think about this. If aliens can come to Earth and blend in, wouldn't they hide well too? We might be looking for things too obvious when they are not.
Sure, Guy, but isn't it too much to say they're here without proof? Imagine what it would mean. They'd have to fit in well with us. What if we are just imagining it?
But Ryan, what about strange events and smart people in history who are sudden, making big moves in science? Could they have been helped or changed?
Sonia, that's an interesting thought. Think about people with unique talents. Maybe they get help from something beyond normal.
We need more than just stories and chances. Why not find new ways to spot signs of non-human actions here?
What if those signs happen because they show themselves on purpose? Maybe that's how they choose to interact with us, a planned reveal.
It's an exciting idea, Michelle. Maybe their secret presence is a test for us to learn more about us and them.
Aren't these talks also about our wish to find meaning and connection, not just about aliens?
That's a deep point, Ryan. Maybe it's about broadening our thoughts. Whether they are here or not, curiosity helps us move forward.
And until we find out everything, hidden or not, the search is the best part.
What if our search for smart life is limited by our own ideas? Are we too focused on human-like intelligence?
If we want signals like ours, we're assuming other life thinks the same. But intelligence might be very different elsewhere. We could be looking for the wrong thing.
That's true, Guy. But wouldn't all smart beings need to communicate? Maybe we're wrong to think it has to be visible or heard, like our talking and writing.
Ryan, what if it's not just about talking but having different goals? Maybe they use other ways to connect, like feeling or mind reading, which we can't see or get.
Sonia, if mind reading or feelings were their way, we'd miss them. Are we so focused on physical proof that we're ignoring signs from feelings or thoughts?
Guy, isn't that the exciting part? It makes us think more about what being aware means. What if we need to open our minds first to find them?
Exactly, Michelle. Maybe we need a bigger idea of what smart means. Our search could teach us about ourselves and the universe.
Maybe the journey is more important than the end, finding them or not. It's about learning more and bringing us together as people.
It's like getting ready for a trip with no set place to go. By questioning what we believe, we might not only find life, but change what it means to be alive.
We hear a lot that believing in aliens is not just about proof, it's about our hopes and fears too. What does this mean for us?
Michelle, maybe we believe in aliens because it gives us something new to dream about. It feels like a modern story that helps us feel wonder and excitement.
But Guy, isn't it also about not feeling alone? Thinking we are not the only smart beings makes us feel better in a big and sometimes scary universe.
True, but there is another side. Maybe believing in aliens shows our fears of the unknown, of being invaded, or of not being special.
So Sonia, you're saying it's like a mirror showing our problems, but what about the joy of finding new things? This belief can also lead to science and pushing limits.
Exactly, Guy. This belief has made us explore space and make new technologies. Even without proof, people want to feel part of the big universe. Maybe that's its own truth.
Ryan, I'd add that wanting to believe can make us ignore real issues here on Earth. What if we like aliens more because we are not happy with Earth?
Maybe it's this mix of hope and being unhappy that drives us to look for alien life. But isn't that search what makes us human? To ask questions and keep searching.
To search inside us and outside. Finding aliens or not, the journey to know what's out there and in us is important.
As we finish our talk, let's think about what our search for alien life means. Is looking for it more important than finding it?
Michelle, looking for answers changes how we see space. It helps science grow and makes people curious and inspired for years.
Yes, even if we don't find aliens, the science we learn is huge. Maybe learning about ourselves is just as important.
True, Ryan, but isn't there also a deep side? This search makes us think about our place in space and what it means to be human.
Sonia, and maybe that's the real find. Whether aliens are with us or not, asking these questions can change how we see life.
So maybe, by asking if we are alone, we find a new idea of togetherness, not just looking at stars, but feeling united here on Earth.
The universe might not talk back, but by exploring and talking, we're never really alone. Isn't that the big result of our search?
And maybe, at the heart of this result is a journey beyond finding, bringing us together through shared wonder.